Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are back for another race. Um, Here at New Symrna in the Hardee Designs Pro Cup Series. We're gonna hope and pray that it is a good race. I think it will be, though. New Symrna always produces some really good racing, so we'll just have to see how this pans out, how this plays out. Hoping that everything goes good with it. Tonight I will be in the booth by myself, obviously. Nobody here with me tonight. Got a good little sky cam here. Got a good view of the track. Make sure to tell your friends and family to tune in and watch. See a couple of those cars going around. Definitely a tough track for some of these guys, especially in this car. And I think that's going to be it for practice. We're going to go ahead and get into qualifying. Now, this is the most exciting. Let's see who comes out on track first. See, Dustin Hardee is going to go ahead and grab that. Carson Klingelhofer on track, Mason Ward on track, Brandon Kelly, another one of those cars. See Carson Klingelhofer running that high line, trying to get the momentum. He's going to come around and take this first lap. We'll pull up our tower right here. See who can put down a fast lap right here. Carson coming around. Aaron Nelson saying, friends and family, come watch. Yeah, if you have any friends or family, make sure to send them the link. Get them to watch. You see Carson Klingelhofer with an 1857. We'll see Dustin Hardee. He's going to come across the stripe. What's he going to put down? An 1878, a little bit off the pace. Jacob Morrell, I think, coming to put down his first lap also. Or maybe taking the green. Well, Jacob Morrell's coming to take the green, but I think this is going to be Mason Ward putting down a lap. He's going to do a one and done. He's going to put an 18.71 down. Brandon Kelly putting down his first lap. I think Brandon just took the greens. It's showing. They have tagged that wall just a little bit. Maybe the lap not counting, but Carson Klingelhofer going to keep it with an 18.53. He definitely put down a lap. So what Brandon Kelly can do right here. A 19.07. Brandon Kelly not able to get the lap that he wants. Jared Fowler going to put down a lap in 19.01. Can he pick it up at all? Doesn't sound like he's going to be able to. Patrick McPeak, we'll see what he can do right here. He's going to come around and get his lap going. Green flag is out for Patrick McPeak. McPeak with a 19.16. Let's see if he's able to pick it up on the second lap. Gets you down to the bottom of the track. The slap's looking a lot better. Comes off the corner, gets on the throttle. Picks it up to a 19.03. That's going to put him in the top 5. Maybe getting a third lap or maybe just running some extra laps. No, he's going to go ahead and bring it down pit road. That's going to be it. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Carson Klingelhofer, our pole sitter. Carson as well, and you got a copy.
Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, you put it on the pole. I don't think there's anybody else that's going to be joining us tonight, so I think that's it for qualifying. But putting it on the pole, I believe you did last week also. Did you put it on the pole last week?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I was just double checking, but 2 poles in a row, man. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good. It's definitely a good sitting position for this track, I would say. But it's very easy to lose position, so try not to jinx myself.
Oh yeah. Well, you did set a lap that was 2/10 faster than the rest of the field. So I mean, how are you feeling about that?
Pretty comfortable. It's just I think I was more relaxed on the throttle and just tried my hardest not to spin tires, and that's probably what grabbed me the hardest. So that's probably what set the difference, because I noticed during practice some people would open up their entry and throw on the throttle in the middle of the corner harder than what I would do. So I just had a little bit more corner speed than the average driver.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck during this race. Hopefully you can keep that up, and hopefully you can keep some of those guys behind you, and you can keep it out front.
Hopefully.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck.
That's all the plan. Thank you very much.
No problem. Alrighty, that was Carson Klingelhofer. Definitely one of the faster guys in this series. Definitely knows how to keep it up front. See right there, all these cars are going to go ahead and pull up the grids. You can see right there. So you got Carson Klingelhofer on the pole, Mason Ward in second, Dustin Hardee in that third spot, Jared Fowler in fourth, Patrick McPeak in fifth, Brandon Kelly in the sixth spot. Rounding out your field is Jacob Merrill. So, like I said, definitely some fast guys. This is a cam that you guys seem to enjoy right here. These wall cams, watching these cars. See Hardee Design saying, let's get it on. These are guys definitely getting roll around. But look at these wall cams. Shout out to the new Symrna people for putting these cameras up. Always doing a good job on this. Hearing these cars roll by and looking at these beautiful cars. I mean, look at the 21, the 8, a lot of shiny cars, the 9, the 14. 14 with a little bit of a Kyle Petty throwback with that mellow yellow car. Those guys heating up those tires. They're getting ready to roll. Here they come to the start zone. Green flag in the air. He's waving the green flag. Here they are. Carson Klingelhofer are going to go ahead and take that position. See all those guys getting loose. Here they come through the corner. Carson Klingelhofer are going to go ahead and take an early lead, but Dustin Hardee following right in his tracks. Mason Ward not giving an outside up too quick. Oh, way to the outside. Can Mason Ward hang on to it? He's going to go straight to the back. Lost all those positions after starting second. Just got a little too high into those marbles. Oh, Jared Fowler. Oh, Carson Klingelhofer in the wall. A big change-up for a lot of these guys. I'm not too sure what happened. To go back and take a look, see what happened here. See Carson Klingelhofer in the wall. Back up just a little bit more. Oh, Carson just loose getting in. Oh, slaps the wall, and then everybody else is trying to avoid it. What? That's a lot of corners right at the beginning, but Dustin Hardee out front with Patrick McPeak right in that second spot. You see Patrick running that thing right on the bottom. Definitely got a bad, fast car tonight. He didn't have it in practice, but he's definitely got that race trim down. See Dustin Hardee opening up his corners quite a lot. Battling seems to be a very loose car. Patrick McPeak definitely has a pretty good car. Looks like, I think, not really stepping out on him. His car is looking good. Down to the bottom of the track. Oh, Dustin Hardee, he slides up. Patrick McPeak going to take advantage of that. He's going to go ahead and go around him. Carson Klingelhofer going to close up that gap, not let Dustin get to the bottom. The outside, not where you want to be. A lot of those marbles up there, a lot of the debris that you don't want to run over. But Jared Fowler, is spun it around, I believe. He's trying to get that car fired back up. Oh, there it goes. It fires back up. No caution for him. So, there it goes. There's the yellow flag. But we'll take a look. Running back here by himself. Definitely battling a loose race car. Yeah, just gets it down in there and it just whips around on him. Doesn't fully spin it. Maybe the reason for the, you can hear it trying to start that thing back up. It finally started back up, struggling just a little bit. The caution is out. He's gonna go ahead and catch back up to the field, but all you McPeak fans, y'all are here every week. Your driver's out front right now, and he has the fastest car, it seems like. Definitely able to roll that thing. Him and Carson Klinghoffer, both these guys teammates. Also Jared Fowler, KW9 driver. Dustin Hardee, Jacob Merrill, both Dark Horse Motorsports guys. Both those guys representing with each other, helping each other out. Brandon Kelly, Mason Ward out here on their own. So no teammates for them. So they're out here doing what they can with what they have. See Carson Klinghoffer, he's already got quite a bit of damage on that car. You see that right rear is definitely caved in where he slapped it up against the wall. Not too sure if he has any more damage, but luckily at a bit of a short track, so it doesn't seem like it's going to hurt him too bad. All these guys. A lot of beautiful cars out here tonight. This orange, number 96, Mason Ward. You got Brandon Kelly in that bright pink or purple and yellow car. Jacob Merrill in the mellow yellow, obviously, like I said. Dustin Hardee sporting a new look. He's got that, it looks like Scooby-Doo on the side of that car, so definitely a newer look for that car. I mean, then you got Carson Klinghoffer, Patrick McPeak, both those guys repping Mustangs. The only 3 Mustangs in the field are the KW9 drivers. Rest of them either, you got 3 Fords, 3 Chevys, and 1 lone Toyota out there, which is Jacob Merrill on that outside. Here they come back to the green flag. Patrick McPeak, they're in your hands. He's going to go ahead and get a good jump right there, it looks like. Down into the corner they go. Patrick McPeak, slides up track, but not letting anybody get to him. Brandon Kelly trying to look to the inside of Dustin Hardee. Well, all these guys back here for Carson Klinghoffer. Actually holding it on the outside pretty good. Oh, Jacob Merrill stepping way out there. Doesn't want to be that far out. That was a good camera angle for that front wall. It bows in and out quite a lot, so it's hard to run right up against that front wall. Carson Klinghoffer going to go ahead and get to the bottom of the track. This was your pole sitter, so he definitely knows how to get around the track and be fast. Going to go ahead and get to the bottom. Oh, Dustin Hardee still battling that loose car. Jared Fowler. See what happened to him. Oh, he spun it once again. Didn't whip it all the way around. Oh, he actually did. Had to get it fired back up. Had to back it up. So, yellow flag is out. See a couple of cars spun around. Jacob Merrill and Mason Ward, both of those cars spun around, so not too sure what happened to them. Go back and take a look. But these guys battling hard. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Oh, Mason just gets a little sideways. Oh, just nowhere for Jacob to go. Oh, Jacob Merrill hard into the wall. Twice hard into the wall. Definitely not the day that these guys want to have. Seems like New Symrna may be throwing a little bit of a curveball at these guys. Definitely struggling just a little bit. Getting real loose. Getting me a little bit of a drink, so I'm sorry if you folks heard that. Just getting a good old root beer. Huge shout out to Hardee Designs for sponsoring this series right here in Down South Racing League. If you ever need a paint scheme, make sure to hit him up. He does an amazing job. him and Dalton do an amazing job running this league. So if you're interested in running, hit one of these guys up. They're gonna have like a little mini series coming up, and they're gonna have their next season with a little bit different cars. Not gonna go ahead. They're not gonna spoil it. Gonna come let you guys find out for yourselves. Definitely gonna be exciting for their next season though, and I will be back for next season. So I'm definitely excited for that. See him lined up 2 by 2 by 2 once again. Gonna go, oh, maybe a little too early. Gonna go ahead and get these wall cams running. Here they come out of turn 4 once again. Patrick McPeak got to take the green flag back in the air. Patrick McPeak is gone and away. There he goes. He's definitely got a bad fast car. Definitely able to keep that thing out front. Evan Stewart saying, come on, Dustin. Dustin Hardee just battling a very loose race car, it seems like, but able to keep it on the bottom. See, tries to keep it out of Carson Klingelhofer right there. Ooh, almost slides up in front of him. You see him turning that thing to the right, but still able to keep the speed up. Doesn't want to get into Carson. Carson trying to give him the room. Carson gonna run it right by that wall once again. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, Carson Klingelhofer able to hang on to it. Atta boy. Definitely going to lose quite a lot of positions. Jared Fowler, Mason Ward, definitely running hard back here. You got Jacob Merrill, Carson Klingelhofer battling it out. Oh, Jacob going to go ahead and door Carson Klingelhofer. Not too sure what that's about. But you got these top 3 battling it out. Patrick McPeak, though, is walking away with it. Oh, Jacob Merrill going to go ahead and spin it around. No caution, though. So Patrick McPeak, still your leader, trying to run away with this thing. Oh, my thing disappeared on me. Sorry about that, folks, but 26 laps of racing complete for these guys. Patrick McPeak, Dustin Hardee, both these guys keeping it out front. But feels like Patrick may be running a little bit of a better line, maybe trying to conserve those tires. Patrick McPeak still your leader, but Carson Klingelhofer trying to get back up there. Jared Fowler, Mason Ward. Mason is not having a good race. That car has definitely been loose for him also. So a lot of these guys, Jared Fowler also having a very loose race car, trying to keep this car up under him. So definitely throwing a challenge at these guys. You got Brandon Kelly also back there trying to battle up to the front. See, Brandon kind of driving it in and arcing it down. Oh, Brandon driving it in way wide. Look at you, baby Brandon Kelly preferring that high line. Running it a lot higher than most of these guys. You got Dustin Hardee in that second position. Trying to hang on to it. Brandon Kelly is definitely closing the gap up. Definitely has a bad fast car, but doesn't seem like anybody can touch Patrick McPeak, who has stuck it to that line almost every corner. Doesn't really seem to be getting sideways, so maybe figured out the throttle control enough to run this track. Definitely got the room, about a 3-car length gap in between. See, Dustin Hardee still battling that loose race car. Trying to do everything he can to keep it up under him. Dustin Hardee, Brandon Kelly, both these guys doing all they're battling it out. Definitely. I mean, they're catching Patrick Peak, but Patrick maybe just not running it as hard, just trying to save that car to Brandon Kelly, Dustin Hardee. Both of them loose coming out of that corner. Had both of those cars sideways. Definitely a couple of very vibrant cars, bright colored. So they definitely stick out from the crowd. Both Chevrolets trying to chase down this Mustang. You see Dustin Hardee slides it out wide again. It's going to allow Brandon Kelly to look to the inside, not able to complete that pass, but he's trying to run it wide and try to get the momentum coming off the corner so he can get to the inside. Seems like he might be able to, not quite. Not able to get there just yet. We'll just have to see. These guys back here, Carson Klingoff and Jared Fowler, trying to do everything they can. Mason Ward also just kind of running back here, trying to conserve his car. Jared Fowler definitely got a little bit of damage to his car. Carson Klingoff got damage to his. Oh, Brandon Kelly, Dustin Hardee, both those guys, I don't know what just happened. We'll try to back it up and take a look. See both of them driving through the grass. Right here. Take a look. Dustin Hardee gets loose. That's the guy has, oh, Brandon Kelly barely runs to the back of them, both of them having to check up. So I definitely opened up the gap for Patrick McPeak, who now has a lot of breathing room to just kind of run what he needs to run. He's got a 2-second gap over the field. So definitely able to run his race now and conserve his car. 40 laps complete in this race. Brandon Kelly trying to trace Dustin Hardee down once again. And both of them wanting to chase down that 69, but just not able to. That 69 definitely has a bad, fast car. It's also allowed Carson Klingoff, though, to close up the gap. Now, he's definitely wanting to get up there, and he's wanting to run with these guys. Oh, Carson just a little bit loose, able to hang on to it, though. See both these guys battling once again. The 9 has caught the 8 once again, so we'll have to see. Is Brandon Kelly nice about it this time, or does he use that bumper just to get around him? But these guys battling hard for it. Coming around 45 laps complete this time by. Brandon Kelly trying to get around him. Not able to just hit. Oh, Dustin Hardee loose once again. Brandon Kelly putting the pressure on. This is allowing Patrick McPeak to once again drive away. But these guys running hard. See, oh, Brandon Kelly maybe pushing him just a little bit. Trying to put the pressure on his seems to be working. Dustin Hardee real loose right there. Brandon Kelly going to go ahead and get to the inside of him. A bit tight coming off this corner, but Dustin Hardee able to use that momentum on the high side. Brandon Kelly trying to get around him, just not able to. They're definitely battling hard. Oh, Mason Ward real loose. See Leslie McPeak come on Patrick. So Patrick, you got your fans here. They are watching you, cheering you on. He's got a 2-second gap so far. 75 laps to go, I believe. Yeah, 75 laps to go. Sorry, did a little bit of math in my head. Yeah, 75 laps to go. See Brandon Kelly definitely putting the pressure on this number 8. Oh, not able to get to the inside quite yet. Keeps down there, wants to peek, wants to kind of scare him a little bit, wants to scare him to the high side, but Dustin Hardee not falling for it. See Carson Klingoff or Jared Fowler, both these guys closing it up. Closing up that gap to these two, so might want to look at those mirrors and make sure. Definitely these guys battling it hard. Oh, Dustin Hardee loose once again. Oh, Brandon Kelly going to go ahead and give him the bumper. No, he's ready to roll. He's ready to go. This has allowed Patrick to build up an almost 3-second lead now. About a 2.5-second lead, as you can see it up at the top. His laps ticking off quick. Getting to about the halfway point now. Both of these cars driving hard. They are both wanting to get in the 69, but 69 is able to keep a good pace so far. Definitely doing all he can to keep it out front. At 21 though back there, he qualified on the pole, so like I said, he definitely knows how to be fast around this track, so don't count him out. He still has plenty of time to catch these guys. Brandon Kelly trying to use that momentum. Gonna go on board with Brandon Kelly, actually. Oh, you see Dustin Hardee loose. You hear him back out of the gas, not wanting to run into him. Oh, Dustin Hardee gonna go real wide, not able to hang on to it. That's gonna allow Brandon Kelly to get around him on board with Dustin Hardee, who's gonna try his hardest to hunt him back down. To bring Brandon Kelly go real wide. Dustin Hardee, woo, has definitely a loose race car. You hear him playing with that throttle all the way through the corner. You go on board with the Carson Klingelhofer, who is, you can hear him just rolling into it. Don't want to stomp on the gas, just rolling into it. Now on board with Patrick McPeak. You can hear just playing with that throttle, rolling into it, just easing into it. Don't want to get in, don't want to, stomp on it. So definitely has a bad fast car. Brandon Kelly is closing that gap, I believe so. Definitely wants to get up there and lead some laps, maybe win this thing. McPeak maybe, saving tire. Brandon Kelly, though, doesn't seem to be. He's getting that car loose. Patrick McPeak has definitely kept this car going straight, not really spinning those tires, saving this car. I don't think he's too worried about him catching him because Brandon Kelly, he's been battling that number 8. So Carson Klingelhofer. Jared Fowler back there. Mason Ward. Both these guys, you don't want to count them out just in case there is a caution. They can come back up here and win this thing. And I do believe that if there is a caution, these guys definitely are going to take some tires. So we'll just have to see. McPeak maybe pushing that car just a little bit harder. As he's extending that gap once again. Maybe knows he has enough tire. So stretching that gap out once again. Brandon Kelly, though, he is wanting to hunt him down. Dustin Hardee wanting to chase down that number 9, wanting to get that second spot back away. There's a very tight points battle, so Dustin Hardee definitely wanting to get up there and get as many points as he can. Dustin Hardee trying his hardest. You got Carson Klingelhofer also back here who's wanting to get up here and get some positions. He's got a 7-second gap to lead him, you see at the top. McPeak, though, just out here running a race of his own. Hasn't had any competition, it seems like. So just kind of doing what he wants to do. Definitely having a good time out here. No challenge from out back. 2-second lead. Coming up on 50 laps to go. .69 laps complete. Jared Fowler, Mason Ward, all these guys definitely battling hard. Patrick McPeak putting these guys at risk of going a lap down. And Patrick McPeak able to just kind of keep a steady gap of about a 1.5 to 2-second gap over Brandon Kelly. So definitely wanting to make. He's definitely keeping a steady lead, keeping a steady pace, which is what you want to do at these short tracks. So. This track right here, though, I do love New Symrna. When I do get to run it myself, is a track I definitely enjoy running. All these guys driving it hard. See Nelson Rupin, Nelson designs on that car. Dustin Hardee designs on that car, who is the sponsor for this series. Shout out to him, doing an amazing job out here. Brandon Kelly, you see smoking Kelly's racing on the side of that car. But like I said, beautiful cars. Look at this purple and yellow mixture. You got the Dustin Hardee is around. I wasn't going to talk about him. Maybe I should not have tried to talk about him because he looped it around. It seems like you're right here down into 3 and 4. As I went to go talk about his car, so definitely just got loose coming off the corner. Tried to hang on to it. Doing a courtesy stay and stop until these guys got out there. These guys definitely coming out pit road there. Definitely going to get new tires, not wanting to take any risk. Patrick McPeak wanting to make a fast stop here. These guys getting 4 tires. Brandon Kelly wanting to make it out. Hopefully no black flags for these guys. Patrick McPeak able to beat Brandon Kelly out. Jared Fowler, look at this. What a surprise. 3rd fastest out. He's going to throw his hat in there. Dustin Hardee. Carson Klinghoffer maybe not taking that faster pair. I believe Jared Fowler took his fast pair, so and Carson Klinghoffer wanted to save that for a little bit later, but did get his tires. Mason Ward coming out. You got Patrick Peak coming around to catch up to the pace car. Mason Ward waiting on the signal to go back around the pace car. So any friends and family out there, anybody watching, make sure to get your friends and family to watch. Come and watch this. It's going to be exciting here at the end. Patrick McPeak, definitely a popular guy here in the series, is your leader right now with none other than Brandon Kelly, who's a little bit of a newcomer, just kind of pops in when he has the time, but definitely a fast guy. You got Jared Fowler. All you Jared Fowler fans out there, come and watch him. Carson Klinghoffer wanting to get a win, and then Dustin Hardee. Also Mason Ward, he can throw his hat in the ring. He is fast at Irwindale, so don't put it past him to be fast here. We'll just have to see. Green flag is out. Patrick Peak is going to be on the point. He gets an amazing jump right there. He gets it way out there. See how these new tires, these new tires definitely throwing everybody a curveball. Everybody goes wide into 1 and 2. Jared Fowler hanging on to that second position, though. Down to 3-4. Gets a little loose, goes high. Dustin Hardee going to get to the inside. Carson Klinghoffer going to keep it on the inside with him. They may be teammates, but they're not teammates right now. Carson Klinghoffer going to take advantage, go to the inside. Brandon Kelly going to follow suit. Jared Fowler going to go ahead and drop down to that 5th position, but almost gives Brandon Kelly the bumper. Doesn't want to hit him, though. But just remember, Carson Klinghoffer was your pole sitter, and he's back in the fray, back up here with the leaders on fresh tires. So he's definitely going to be a threat to these guys. Back down to the bottom of the track they all go. But who's out front? None other than Patrick McPeak in that ever so iconic black and orange Mustang. Runs the same scheme in the late model stock, so definitely a scheme that is well known among the drivers. So when they see this car coming up, they know that they are in trouble, and he's coming. He's wanting to take a win. But Dustin Hardee, he's up there. He's always bad fast. They know to look out for him also. He's always coming through the field. He knows how to wheel his way up to the front. Tabitha saying, "Go Patrick, I love you." So Patrick got a little bit of got some love interest out there, cheering him on. A little bit of a stack up. Jared Fowler with a broken right front. Brandon Kelly gonna go ahead and loop it around. What a wreck. I'd looked away for just a second to grab my drink, and I just missed it. Gonna go back and take a look, see what happened. Down into 3 and 4. Gonna maybe put a little bit of a slow motion on it, because you guys did get to witness it. Brandon Kelly. Hard contact into the wall. Man. Jared Fowler hard into him. Hard contact with that outside wall. That definitely hurt that car. Carson Klinghoffer going to go ahead and bring it down pit road, maybe try to get that rear end fixed. Maybe messing with the aerodynamics just a little bit. Dustin Hardee. Hardee's on saying maybe out here messing around just a little bit. But this stream is all in good fun. We love to have a good time out here, love to have a good laugh. But everybody but these top two did come down pit road. Jared Fowler also coming down pit road. Jared Fowler said he was done. Yeah, Aaron Nelson saying that ain't that just lovely? That was a bad wreck. Definitely a bad wreck. Hard contact for these guys. Look at Carson Klinghoffer. He did get that car fixed. That car back in top-notch shape. So Carson Klinghoffer, he's definitely wanting to get this win. He's going to be in a favorable position right here. Going to be in that 3rd spot. So he's going to have that inside line. And who's in the lead? None other than, like I said, Patrick McPeak, who has also got to remember Carson Klinghoffer's teammate over at KW9 Motorsports. But you got Dustin Hardee in that dark horse car. You got Mason Ward driving for himself, Brandon Kelly driving for himself. So just the two teammates left. How much do they help each other out here though? Because they're both going for the win. And then there were 5. Patrick McPeak is your leader. Gonna go ahead and go to our flag stand camera. He's holding up that flag. Green flag back in the air. Patrick McPeak with another good jump. Carson Klinghoffer gonna help his teammate out get to the bottom. Carson Klinghoffer gonna get to the bottom. Oh, Patrick McPeak goes way wide. Still able to hang on to it though. Hang on to that lead. Carson Klinghoffer maybe trying to play a little bit of defense right here. Block for his teammate. Help his teammate get away a little bit. But we know that both of these guys are definitely fast. They come from that, like I said, that KW9 group. Dustin Hardee, though, that Dark Horse Motorsports group, they definitely bring some fast cars week in and week out. Oh, Mason Ward maybe made a little bit of contact, just enough to upset the car. Didn't look like it was too hard of contact. But not able to complete that pass. Dustin Hardee's got a bad fast car on the outside. We're coming up on 25 laps to go. There's only about 30 laps to go. Ooh, Brandon Kelly almost tagged the wall getting in right there. Definitely battling a loose car. But Mason Ward, though, he has bounced back from this. He's definitely getting up here and definitely running fast times, running fast laps. Mason Ward, and I'm looking at it right now, running some pretty fast laps, but Dustin Hardee running a little bit faster. You see he is running right on the bumper of these two guys in front of him. Dustin Hardee going a little bit high, not wanting to run into that 21 car. Doesn't want to take anybody out. Definitely a tough wreck to watch. I mean, this was real life. That definitely would be a very definitely painful wreck, but definitely a hard wreck to watch. I have to go back and watch that one more time after this, because I mean that was just Mason Ward, though, he is closing that gap. I mean, look at this race. It is went from a definitely spread out race to air bumper to bumper. These guys are not playing around no more. It is go time for these guys. They are definitely wanting to battle it out. Patrick Peak is the guy. He had to win this season, but Carson Klinghoffer does not have a win this season. So how much does that come into play? Definitely. Oh, we see Mason Ward dives it down low. He's wanting to take away that third spot, so he's putting up a little bit of a fight. Dustin Hardee dives it down low. Not able to get there, though. Carson Klinghoffer gave him the room, though. All these guys running right with Patrick McPeak right now. Coming up on 25 laps to go. Next time by will be 26 to go. When they come to the line, 26 laps to go. You see it up there on the ticker. So we're definitely getting out to the nitty-gritty of the race. Mason Ward, he's definitely making his moves on Dustin Hardee. Brandon Kelly also trying to make his move on Mason Ward. So definitely everybody trying to move up a spot, wanting to move the 69 out of the way so they can all move up one. But there's only room for one at the top. Right now, Patrick McPeak is hanging on to it, but Look at Carson Klingelhofer. He's definitely running him down, running right on his bumper, putting the pressure on, trying to, like he just said last week, use that intimidate button, make a mistake. But Patrick seems to be as hard as a rock right now, not going anywhere, not moving, sitting on the bottom like a boulder, not moving. So maybe Carson having to maybe use that bumper just a little bit. Carson Klingelhofer does race modifieds in real life, and I get to talk to him outside of this. I've seen some videos of him racing in real life. He knows how to use a bumper, knows how to use it very cleanly. He knows how to move somebody out of the way just enough that he can squeeze on by and go and take advantage. Dustin Hardee, see, he was hanging on that thing coming out of the corner. Mason Ward, Brandon Kelly, both these guys falling back just a little bit. Kenny Trout saying, that's what she said. Like I said, we love that. We love to have fun around here. We love to joke around here. Carson Klingelhofer, Patrick McPeak. Both of these guys definitely battling hard. Oh, yellow flag is out. Sure, oh, Brandon Kelly coming to the pits. I believe he's saying he's done for the day, so we'll have to go back, take a look, see what happened. Battling, hard, another hard hit for Brandon Kelly, maybe just saying he's done after that. Oh man, hard contact for that number 9. I mean, he is just not having a good day at all. It's definitely going to shake things up here at the end. The last 4 cars on the track. Patrick McPeak, Carson Klingelhofer, Dustin Hardee, Mason Ward. Those guys, Mason Ward bringing it back down pit road. Dustin Hardee trying to heat those tires up. One to green is out on that pace car, that beautiful Mustang that the track has provided for these guys. Mason Ward catching back up to the field. We'll have to see. Anybody watching, go ahead and drop your race winner prediction. Who do you have winning it right here at the end? Green flag back out, 17 laps to go, 16 at the line. Oh, Patrick McPeak spun it at the line. Patrick McPeak spun it on the start. That's going to allow Carson Klingelhofer to get a good run on the outside, keeping it side by side. Oh, contact. Carson, though, out front. New leader, Carson Klingelhofer. Carson Klingelhofer is your leader now. Patrick McPeak now giving chase. They have swapped roles now. Patrick McPeak wanting this lead back, but don't want to overdo it this late in the race. But it seems like Carson maybe has just saved that car just enough. He had that damage. So if he could come back from this, getting involved in those wrecks early on, it's definitely a comeback race for him, especially with the battle early on that he had. He's definitely had one of the roughest seasons, watching all these wins slip away from him. So if he can get this win right here, definitely going to be a good win for this guy. 16 years old, I will have to say, though. I mean, one of the youngest, if not one of the younger, if not the youngest guy in the field. Just out here laying waste to these guys. Definitely running a good race so far, keeping it out front. Patrick McPeak, Dustin Hardee, Mason Ward. Mason keeping pace with Dustin Hardee, maybe wanting to get that top 3 right here. Patrick McPeak, oh, driving that car hard, almost makes contact with the wall. But Carson Klingelhofer has got 11 laps to go. A lot can happen in this 11 laps now. I believe if we do have a caution, that's definitely going to swap it up right here and make it hard for these guys. But McPeak definitely losing it. Definitely losing sight on that 12 or that 21 as he is definitely pulling away. As you can see, that gap is physically going. And I mean, like I said, he's able to keep it out front. He knows how to keep it out front. And we're still out front. Less than 10 laps to go. 9 laps to go now for this 21 car. McPeak in the 69. Dustin Hardee in the 8. Mason Ward in the 6. All these guys running hard. Oh, Mason Ward definitely sideways. Definitely able to hang on to it though. Woo, look at him. He is dirt tracking this car. Can't tell if we're at Eldora or New Symrna now. Look at him. He is driving this car. I don't think he ever lifted right there. Not too sure. Still dirt tracking and battling a very loose car. Puts the brakes on and says, all right, it's time to stop doing that. I think he might have scared himself a little too much right there. Was having fun at first, but I definitely had to back out. But Carson Klingelhofer definitely spreading it out right here, laying it all on the line. Saved that car until the end and saved it until when it mattered the most. All you Klingelhofer fans out there, he is out front. He looks like he is going to win this thing. Coming next time by will be 5 laps to go. He's got over a 1 second lead. 5 to go for that 21 car. Patrick McPeak trying to hang on to second. Dustin Hardee trying to close the gap. Oh, Mason Ward isn't going to loop it around. Maybe having a little bit of fun out here. He's definitely battling a loose race car. Oh, those rear tires have got to be gone. But Dustin Hardee trying to keep up with the 69, just not able to get there just yet. Maybe trying to keep the momentum. Patrick McPeak keeping that thing planted on the bottom, though, not wanting to let this number 8 get to the inside. Definitely going to be hard for these guys to catch him now that they're battling it out. Oh, the number 8 to the inside of the 69. 69 going to go ahead and do an old crossover. Oh, hits him in the side just a little bit. Moves him up the track. What a crossover by Patrick McPeak. Dustin Hardee going to try to get back to him. 2 laps to go. White flag coming out for this 21. Oh, a little bit sideways. Still able to hang on to it though, but Patrick McPeak, Dustin Hardee. Oh, that may be the gap that Patrick McPeak needs. White flag in the air for Carson Klingelhofer. We're going to call him down the backstretch here. He comes with 21 down into 3 and 4. All he's got is 2 more corners. 1 more corner. Here he comes off 4. Carson Klingelhofer going to go ahead and win at New Symrna. You hear him revving it up coming across the line. Definitely excited, but Patrick McPeak going to get that 2nd spot. Dustin Hardee relegated to that 3rd position, but congratulations, Carson Klingelhofer. You finally got that win, buddy. We've been watching you all season, and he's finally done it. Now, I know he's definitely going to come around and burn this baby down, and he has every right to. Look at him definitely burning it down. Gonna go ahead and do a good old-fashioned Polish victory lap. Definitely one happy camper right there. Maybe doing a little bit of drifting for the fans out here. Definitely burning. Look at it burning it down. Well deserved, buddy. Well deserved. Happy for this guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and get into interviews while he burns it down. And Hardee gonna go ahead and bring it down pit road. We'll go ahead and get to these interviews, like I said, though. Get a good angle of these cars. Definitely want to show these cars off. Like I said, very, very beautiful cars. Well, we're gonna go ahead and bring Dustin Hardee and talk to him. Dustin Swalen, you got a copy.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty, man. Not where you wanted to finish third place tonight, but definitely a good night for you. Had a lot of ups and downs during this race, battling with Brandon, Mason, Patrick, Carson, battling with almost everybody out on the track, and still able to come out on top on most of those. Just didn't have enough right there at the end, man. Just walk me through the race.
Oh yeah. Just track was slick, and it was fun though. But tried to get up there in the front, keep it going, but got into Carson right there at the beginning. Hate that I did that, but luckily he come back and got his first win of the season. Well, actually, first win in the league period. But yeah, I just tried to keep her close enough to them to where I wouldn't lose too many points on them in the points, and actually am still ahead of them in the points, so that's a good thing. But yeah, congratulations to Carson again.
Yeah, Carson definitely had a big up and down race. Was real surprised that he was there at the end, but it just seems like he saved that car just enough. But yeah, like you said, points was a big thing for you guys. It's good that you are still out front. Hopefully, you can walk away with this championship. You're definitely in the most favorable position for it. But congratulations on the third place finish tonight, man. But before we let you go and move on to the next one, are there any friends or family or sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, man, thank you. Well, first off, to me, Hardee Designs. Y'all need a badass paint scheme, hit me up. Um, Also, Dalton, my teammate at Dark Horse Motorsports. Like I say every week, man, I wouldn't be this fast if it wasn't for him and I working together, and mainly him helping me. But he does a lot for me, as well as I do a lot. Try to do as much as I can for him too. But thank you for doing the broadcast, and once again, man, congratulations, Carson, on your first win in the league. I think the second season. Well, first season ARCA, second season total, third season total. My bad. And he finally got a win. So congratulations to him.
Oh yeah, well, congratulations on this third place finish tonight and New Symrna. And me and you have talked outside of this. Myrtle Beach is one of your most favorite tracks and more favorable tracks. So hopefully at Myrtle Beach you can just keep it out front and get you a win.
I doubt I get a win, man. Dalton should be back next week. He's got some. He coaches football, and he's got a football camp this week. That's why he hasn't been here or ain't here this week. But he's actually better at Myrtle Beach than I am. That's our favorite track, and like I say, he's faster than me. But we'll see what we can do. You never know. We've seen a lot of stuff happen this season, and people get wins because of crazy stuff happening. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have to see, man. But like I said, congratulations and have yourself a good night, man.
Yes, sir. You too, man.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Time to move on to our second place finisher, Patrick McPeak. Hey, Patrick Swalen, you got a copy? Hey, Patrick, you got a copy?
Yeah, got a copy, man. Come on.
All righty, man. Just making sure. Man, second place finish tonight. Not where you wanted to be. Led so much of this race tonight, man. But just right there at the end, it seemed to have slipped from you, man. Just walk me through your race.
Nah, man. I'm fine with finishing second. We got enough. I felt like we had enough data for New Symrna because New Symrna is still a new track to me. This is literally my second time running this track, and I felt very, very comfortable with how the car ran today, and it was fast, and I couldn't have been more happy the way we were dominating all day. But just that one little restart kind of screwed us up a little bit. But I feel like the 8 car is a little bit mad at me for the finish, but it is what it is. But I'm sorry for him, so I really didn't mean for anything for like that to happen. But we got the points lead now. We got the objective, and we're just going to move forward with this.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do from this is just move forward, not dwell on the past, and worry about stuff that happened on track. But like you said, a good finish for you, man. Good finish for that organization over there that you guys run for. Y'all are definitely fast. Dustin and his group are definitely fast. But I mean, walk me through some of those battles that you had right there. I mean, how was the battling on track?
The battle was fun. I really thought this track was going to be a little bit of a wreck fest, but with the way everybody kept on running each other clean and trading paint just a little bit, but that's the kind of racing that I think everybody wants to see is people trading paint but not wrecking each other. And I felt like tonight was a really good night, and I feel like tonight was probably one of the best races of the season, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely exciting up here in the booth. It was definitely good for me to watch. It was good for everybody else that I believe that watched. You had a few fans out there that were cheering you on, man. So they're definitely happy to see you up there with another top 3 finish.
Yes, sir. And this I'm just very, very tickled to death right now that we got the points lead because I've really been fighting really, really hard to get the points lead this year in this series, and it'll be pretty cool to walk out the championship for the first season. Well, yeah.
Definitely will be, man. But congratulations on the second place finish, man. But before I let you go, man, are there any friends or family sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Logan Sanders. Sorry about that. I got hair in my mouth. No, I want to thank Logan Santos from Grizzly Steel Structure. I also want to thank Pink Mermaid, Tabitha Mary Kay. Also want to thank Nelson Roofing. Also want to thank Nelson Designs, and also want to thank KW9 Racing, and also want to thank you for actually putting this on and making one hell of a stream every single night.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely do all I can to make these streams look good for you guys.
Yeah, and also thank I keep on forgetting to do this. I want to thank my mom and dad, and they're my biggest fans and also my biggest supporters. And also want to thank the love of my life, Tabby, for having my back every single week.
Yeah, definitely good to have someone have your back, man. But congratulations on the second place finish, man, and have yourself a good night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I guarantee he is excited and ready to do this interview. Let's see. Oh. Wrong car, wrong. We're going to try to get this fixed up real quick. As you see right there, that 21 car is none other than Carson Klingelhofer, who has battled his way out through this whole season. He has tried his hardest and has finally walked out on top. Let's go ahead and bring him in here. Carson Swain, you got a copy?
Yeah, buddy, I do.
Hey, just personally, I want to say congratulations, man, for the win. I've watched you battle all season, and it's just seemed to have slipped away from you all season, man. What? I mean, how are you feeling right now?
I'm stoked. I'm gonna be honest. I'm ecstatic right now. It's a feeling that is pretty good, saying I've worked all season to get here and finally got a win.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely put in the work. You've definitely been one of the front runners all season. I mean, you can go back and watch them I mean, you've definitely run in the top three or the top five, and always just been in contention to win these things. It just seems to have always slipped from you, and you finally were able to put it all together and get yourself a win, man. Just walk me through the race, man.
Um, I was not really in the greatest mindset after what happened in the beginning. But over time, I realized I have the car to win this race, and I understand this track good enough to where I can put myself in the position to win it. And honestly, I can't even put it on any other drivers. It's just everyone, it seemed like this race had different braking points, throttle points, and all that stuff. So it was hard to understand, like, where someone was checking up and where someone was getting on the throttle. And it was it was definitely a different racetrack, but it just showed that the driver with a better line just had the race pretty much figured out. And I feel like I had the best car out here just in general, not tooting my horn, but it just seemed like I had something, and I haven't felt something in this car like what just happened now. And it was just give and give and give.
Yeah, I mean, definitely open up the race not the way you wanted to. Contact with the wall damaged the right rear, but you were able to get that fixed, and it just seemed like after you got that right rear damage fixed, the car was a rocket ship. You took off. Once you got out to the lead, it seems like nobody could touch you. Opened it up to almost 2 seconds right there at the end. So I mean, you definitely had a bad fast car all night. Was able to put it up 2 tenths during qualifying. Um, I mean, you just seem to have the best car all the way around.
Oh yeah, it was a great deal when I realized that the only thing that was holding me back was just the damage I had from earlier. And once I got all that fixed and actually got tires that were cool, it felt like a night and day difference. But even when the tires were hot, I felt like something was there. I just couldn't find it. And I'm assuming that was the damage that just was holding me back. I don't know if it was aero drag or what, but it felt saucy at the end.
Oh yeah, definitely one thing I wanted to ask you about. How was the grip factor from the beginning of the race all the way to the end? Did the track feel like it was coming in a little bit, or just feel kind of slick all the way around?
It honestly felt slick, and then I, started trail braking more and more as the race went, and I think that helped the car set, because when you would get straight from the gas to the brake, it would unsettle the car, so you'd just be getting a little bit of sideways in the corners, and I feel like that's just what made the last straw hit. And then once we got that figured out with the trail braking thing, because I was probably started at a trail brake halfway down the straightaway just so that the car would have so much corner speed. Because here corners matter so much more than the straightaway, in my eyes at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely had figured it out right there at the end, man. But before we wrap this up, man, congratulations on the win. But are there any friends or families, sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank the entire team at KW9. They've been with me since I left a different team. I'm not going to name names, but ever since I joined them, it's just been like a great time in general. And with the help of Waylon Nelson and Cameron Carden over the time, it's just been a great league. And they've taught me a lot. And I feel like we've just been building each other up over the past few months that we've been around with each other. And it's just a great thing in general. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, Nelson Roofing, Nelson Designs, and I don't know if it's on the car or not, but Megawatt Electric. They all help this car mainly come together. And the Nelson sponsors is the owner, but without him, I wouldn't be out here. So it's just right to give him all the attention that he deserves. And I'd also like to thank you for broadcasting this and showing people what we can do. And it's just a good time, and just heads up racing all around, elbows out, and honestly, just a fun group. I'd also like to thank Dustin Hardee and oh, Dustin Hardee and Dalton Creech for putting this league together. It's probably one of my favorite leagues that I've been in, and just a well organized event that's always been put out. So I can't give them enough thanks either.
Alrighty, man. Well, I do thank you for shouting me out there. Shouting me out, man. It means the world to me. I love doing this. Love doing this broadcast, man. And like I said, congratulations on the win, man. I'm personally giving you a huge congratulations. I've watched y'all season. You've always been right there at the end to win it. Just always seemed to slip from you. But you have yourself a great night, man. Don't celebrate too hard.
No promises.
Alrighty, man. Well, you have yourself a good night.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Alrighty, that was your race winner, Carson Klingelhofer, who did an amazing job tonight. I mean, just definitely had the car to beat. Man, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it was just such an exciting race, such an exciting night. A lot of, like Carson said, heads up racing, a lot of elbows out racing. These guys definitely battling for every position that they could get, honestly. I mean, it was just side by side racing. It was bumper to bumper, door to door. Couldn't ask for a better race, honestly. I mean, these guys just they did everything they could, and I mean, they put on such a show. And I do hope you fans enjoyed it. But I think this is gonna be it for me. Oh, not too sure what happened there. My screen just went black. But this has been Team 9 Racing TV. Make sure to subscribe and like this if you want to. Definitely helps out a ton, especially if you guys subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Helps me keep doing this week in and week out, and I love doing it for these guys. Shout out to Dustin and Dalton, Down South Racing League, that whole group over there. They run these races. They do a lot behind the scenes. They do a lot behind the scenes to actually help me out too. So I can't shout them out enough. They do an amazing job week in and week out. But yeah, that's it for me, man. And you guys have yourself a good night.